from the area's news leader. Now in high definition, this is your News Now at 6.
Tonight, we'll share the amazing story of a young woman battling brain cancer and her efforts to raise awareness to the issue. Good evening, everyone. I'm Giacomo Luca. Ty Bateman will have more on that story later in the show. But first, a Bath Township family is homeless after a fire destroyed their house this morning. According to the Bath Township Fire Department, around 4 a.m., John and Rochella Calhoun awoke to the smell of smoke. The couple and their 2 daughters were able to escape through a bedroom window. They then had to rescue their son, who was asleep in the basement. When crews arrived, they found heavy smoke and fire rolling from the roof, and on both the rear and north side of the home, a majority of the home has been destroyed. Although an attached garage and a vehicle inside were not damaged in the fire, initial damage estimates were placed at $150,000. Fire investigators believe the fire started in the kitchen. People had the chance today to get rid of some unwanted and dangerous household items. Things like appliances, old tires, and dead batteries were dropped off at the Auglaize County Recycling Center to avoid unnecessary disposal at the landfill. Harmful items with chemicals, herbicides, cleaners, and pesticides were the main focus today. Solid waste officials believe by hosting a time for people to dump their hazardous trash will help prevent damning effects on the earth.
The herbicides, pesticide type things, most of the new landfills are all designed with a layer in the bottom that keeps that from getting out. But if something would happen and that gets broken where you would get some of it into the groundwater, it could naturally go down and contaminate drinking water and things like that.
Hazardous Waste Day is held every year, but households can get a head start on clearing their homes by recycling regularly. And ground was broken today for the Putnam County Habitat for Humanity's newest home. It's the 7th home they've built and will be the 2nd handicap-accessible home constructed. Jody Young, who became handicapped at the age of 5 after a car accident, is the latest Habitat homeowner. She says it's been a day she's been waiting for.
No, I applied and I never thought I would get it. I just thought, might as well give it a try. I was moving into a tiny apartment, and so I thought I'd apply for Habitat, and when they told me in January that I was the next family, I was very excited.
We'll have more on that story coming up on your News Now at 11. And a young woman battling brain cancer was out today to help raise awareness for brain cancer. And she wasn't alone. Her family, friends, and the community were out to back her up. Ty Bateman introduces us to 18-year-old Courtney Roby.
All the bouncing and music and clowning around is for this young lady, Courtney Roby. In 2012, Roby was diagnosed with brain cancer, where she had a tumor which has fluid on the brain that would have to be drained. Now her family and community are coming together to raise funds for her, and they all describe her differently.
Talented. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
Gorgeous.
My hero.
She's very strong, good-hearted.
She's strong, and I'm really proud of her.
And Roby is feeling the love and support of those around her.
It feels great, and to know that my family and friends, especially my friends, I don't have very many, but the ones I do have are perfect.
Although there's plenty of love around Roby, she still has physical pains. She has headaches, neck and eye pains, and she's normally tired. But Roby says the one hardship she has involves being away from her family when she's in the hospital.
Really hard, especially for my sisters, because they're like my little one. She's 4 years old, and she's like attached to my hip. She's so scared for me. She don't want me to leave her side because she knows if I leave that I'm going to the hospital, and she doesn't like that.
So to see her struggle can be difficult.
Courtney has touched so many people's lives since we found out she had attacked cancer. And she's so brave, and she's just amazing. And she has a heart of gold. And she always has this pretty little smile on her face. And to see her have to go through all this is just heartbreaking.
But her family still thinks of others in their hard times.
We want to help others too. We want to donate back from this, to other things, like childhood cancer and things like that.
And the community continues to back them up.
We brought out the community to help celebrate her and to just to be able to help her with medical costs or anything associated with her brain cancer, just to let her know that we all love her and care for her, and we are all on this journey with her together.
Roby says she stays strong by looking towards the future as she hopes to someday go to college for early childhood development. To support the Courtney Roby Funds, contact Gina Fox at 419-236-4134. For Your News Now, I'm Ty Bateman.
All right, what an incredible story, Ty. Thanks very much. There's still time to, still a chance to get out and meet Courtney Roby. Activities will continue until 9 o'clock tonight. Postal workers are working today to stamp out hunger across America. The National Association of Letter Carriers is participating in the largest single-day food drive across the country. All U.S. residents were encouraged to set out non-perishable food items, which were collected by the letter carriers today and distributed to local food banks. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the need for food assistance still exists. It's estimated that more than 50 million Americans, including nearly 17 million children, are still struggling with hunger. And almost 300 volunteers gathered today to help serve Auglaize County with 19 different projects in the county, one of which was donating blood, and other projects consisting of yard cleanups and preparing steps for the elderly. There was a variety of volunteers of all ages, and they also included people from the many churches, companies, and county civic groups. And by helping out, there's much to be achieved by volunteering.
They're gaining several things. They're gaining the opportunity to see what these agencies do on a day-to-day basis. They're also gaining the valuable insight of being able to work hand in hand with some of these agencies to complete some much-needed projects. We fund 20 agencies across the county, and they don't have in many cases, the time, the resources, or the money to complete these projects on their own. So today's a big day for them, and it's a big day for us.
Other volunteers are still needed to help with a variety of agencies around the county. To get involved, contact the United Way at 419-739-7717. And whether you were out volunteering for the day of caring or just simply relaxing on your day off, it was a great day to be outside. Why don't we toss it over to meteorologist Allison Peters to see how long this nice weather is going to last. Hey, Allison.
Hi, Giacomo. Well, we are going to have some very good conditions for the rest of this evening and for the early part of tomorrow morning, but then things are going to change a little bit. So here's a quick look at your Mother Day forecast. Starting off in the morning, we're going to see clearer skies, but then clouds will be moving in by the afternoon, and we can expect to see a few showers and then maybe some thunderstorms later on in the evening. And I'll have all those details coming up for you in the full forecast. Giacomo?
Great, thanks, Allison. All right, everyone, we need to take a quick break here on Your News Now, but when we return, we'll tell you how kids today in Wapakoneta learned about bicycle safety. And if you plan on visiting downtown Lima anytime soon, it's going to be quite a bit more colorful. We'll tell you why after the break.